I was 16 years old in our high school cafeteria in Aurelia when I first saw Sarah. She was as beautiful then as she is now. And I figured, being 1 year older than she was, that I had a shot with her. After all, I did have my 365 learner's permit. And as far as I could tell, she had absolutely no idea how uncool I really was. Yet. I decided that nothing less than bold action was required to win her heart. So, I asked my friend to tell her that I liked her. Despite never having spoken a word with each other, Sarah sought me out the next day. I was very nervous that night. I could hardly sleep. Honestly, I was hoping that the whole thing would blow over. The next day, I was in the lunch line again, and around the corner, I see Sarah and her friend Melissa. I immediately turn to the left, and I pretend that I haven't seen them. But I could hear them, and the conversation went something like this. I thought this guy liked you. He seems to be ignoring us. Hello? We know you can hear us. I'd like to say that I was playing hard to get, but in reality, I was just very, very shy. As fate would have it, the very next day, Sarah's friend Melissa approached me again in the lunch line. She grabbed my left hand, and she wrote Sarah's name and her phone number on it. And she told me that Sarah would like me to call her. This was an unexpected miracle. I looked at my hand, I looked at Melissa, and I said, "Isn't Sarah spelled with an H?" That was more than 20 years ago, but I've since come to realize that life has been handing me all kinds of miracles. Then as now, Sarah takes initiative and provides leadership. Please take a look at this room tonight, this evening, Jackson's inspiring presentation, Lorraine's beautiful music, which you'll hear in a few moments, and Beautiful World itself. This all came together because of Sarah's inspiration and her vision to help children. About 6 months ago, Sarah introduced me to Jackson. And after hearing him speak for the very first time, I was so inspired that I wanted to jump on the first plane to Uganda and start helping out any way that I could. And if I could be in two places at once, that's what I would have done. Like most of us, I have many jobs and responsibilities. I'm a father to 2 boys, soon to be 3. I'm a husband. I'm an investment manager. I'm a Beautiful World board member, and I'm an Army Reserve officer in training. Sarah is a mother to our 2 boys, pregnant with our 3rd child. She's an artist who paints on very large canvases. She saved a 65-year-old family business and made it flourish. She's been my partner for more than 20 years, and she decided to educate 10 million children. Before we had GPS, Sarah and I would occasionally get lost while on the road. Invariably, it was Sarah who would turn to me and say, "You wait here, I'll go get directions." I think that's what Sarah's doing with Beautiful World. We'll stay here in Canada, and through her work with Beautiful World, Sarah will find the ways, the means, the people, and the partners like Jackson and Lorraine to help these children. That's my wife, Sarah without an H. She leads, inspires, she makes sure that we get what we need to get to where we want to go. Perhaps you and I are not in a position to go to Africa and educate children directly. We are in a position to empower those who do with our guidance and our financial resources. I believe we all share a common goal that one day all the children of the world will live in freedom and have access to the opportunities that our children have. I'm going to use a different approach than I did when I was 16 years old. I'm not going to ask my friend to ask you to make a donation. I will be as direct as I can be. We need your help. We want your help. Will you please join us in making a donation to Beautiful World? On your tables, you'll find donation cards, envelopes, and pens. Please fill in a card, donate any amount you wish, place it in the envelope, and while you're enjoying dessert, our volunteers will be by your table to collect your donation. Thank you.